G'day players, operators, speed boys, speed girls, superstar DJs. How's it going? We're trying something different today. I'm going for a crunchy live review, not even a review, impressions, because I don't like to do reviews because I don't really think I know exactly what I'm talking about, particularly when it comes to tech and different types of blasters, but giving it a go. What can you do? You only live once. So what we've got here on the bench, or the table, is a blaster from Gel Fight. The Quasar Stats, which players of Cyberpunk 2077 might recognize, I believe. Sadly, I'm not. I spent all my money on gel blasting and various other things, but not console gaming. So I ordered this from Zenduo, in China, Taiwan, China, and yeah, managed to get through. So at least as a piece of advice, you know you can roll the dice and there's a chance it'll get through. So let's have a look. See what we get in the box. Oh, we should start with a look at the box, why don't we? Quasar Stats, I've got the tan version, but that's the other version, the blue and the black, which you might have seen online. Do have to appreciate the, let's see if we can get some focus going here. Sure. Always love a bit of the old Chinglish on boxes. It says fun gel fight. No, that is an L. Gel Flight Blaster turns an old school Aquart gun into modern day family fun. That sounds good. That sounds reassuring. Active. Put battle back where it belongs. In the backyard. Buy two. B-U-Y. Buy two. Oh yeah. Buy two and then put battle back where it belongs in the backyard. Yeah, I do a bit of wordsmithing on the side, so that's probably that part of my brain kicking in. Easy, simple to use, any TIM, anywhere, no setup or cleanup necessary. So let's get into the unboxing. Instruction manual. Yep, so gel balls filling, load the magazine, fill and reload, fire water bombs. Some good advice. Good old horrible gels that no one will care about. I did order, in the box you do get one mag, but I did order a second one, but it came in black. I don't mind the two-tone thing. I did order a second battery as well. These would be 7.4 volts. I think the one that comes with the blaster is 600 milliamp hours, but the one I bought is 1400. So a little bit bigger, but weirdly the smaller one is bigger. I don't know, I'm not a scientist. Chargers that we don't care about. Good old protective glasses that no one will really want to use. Whoa. Let's fix up the camera there. Let's get rid of that. Let's get into the meat of the blaster. So there we go. Nice sci-fi look. Anyone who's looked at my channel recently has seen I've been delving into the cyberpunk look, so I thought I'd add a sidearm or backup piece to the my bullpup AK and ICS Hera Arms impression, which I might throw a picture up on the screen now. Okay, let's get into it. So mostly plastic or all plastic or polymer, though that does look like a metal barrel there. Yeah, not like Guido or even Bradley Phillips. So I don't think I'm going to get into taking this apart just yet, but I think that is on the cards when we get to the shooting stage. You'll see why. But yeah, well, putting it on Front Street, FPS very low. It's about 100 to 150 at the most. So obviously not good at anything resembling long distances. But CQB, probably alright. At the front, got a metal barrel of some description. Seems to be a sling point there. Do we have one at the back? Oh, we do have one at the back. Excellent. Gel Fight as a brand. Never heard of it before. I'm not sure what else they sell. But this seems alright. Aside from just being a bit plasticky, it seems solid. Not too dinky and breakable for when I fall over. So yeah, so controls at the front. We've got safety. No, wait, no, that's not the safety. Or is that the safety? What is that? Yes, that is the safety. Safety. I even had that instruction manual that I threw away. Safety. Selector switch, trigger. So that's in fire, that's in safe. Trigger. Mag prime. Speaking about the mag, since we're there. Circle mag, disc mag, puck mag, even. Sliding door, and just getting straight into how the blaster, operates. Insert the mag, and you can still feed it while the mag's in the blaster, so that's good for all the people who just get one mag, or two just doesn't quite cut it. Sights. Dual flip-up sights. One a bit peaked, one a bit flat. Just static front post. Let's go there. And mag release at the back. Want it back in there. Mag release, pretty easy. I'm guessing it's a offhand manual of arms to get it out. Manual arms is what they call it, hopefully. Battery terminals there. A little pusher switch there for, I think that's the mag prime. The mag prime won't work until that button is depressed. And we've got the battery door. Let's look at the connector. Comes standard with JST. I think that's what that one's called. Let's grab one of those batteries. Got it. Just hook this up. Well, let's get rid of that box. So yeah, I've already taken this for a little bit of a shoot just to test it out, and I'll probably put some footage up showing that. Alright guys, out of the battle lawn to test fire the Quasar Stats on a sweaty Queensland afternoon. Let's put that down. Loading the mag, speed loader. Still a bit of water in there, I'm sure that'll be great. Like I said, about, I think an ARP mag. an ARP mag's worth. And here we go. Let's rock it. This is about, well, what's the distance of that? It's about 7 meters, 7 meters. Let's go. 7.4 volts. Oh, I could probably mag prime. That might be good since it's a function. Give it another prime. Take 2. Mag prime. Let's go to semi. Back to full auto. Now, the real test over the chronograph. Let's go. Okay, can you see those readings? Saying 81 average FPS. No, that's power. Hopefully you can see that. 5.2 rounds per second, 32. No, that one. 81. Where's my data list? Data playback, there we go. Well, hopefully you can read that, but it's like... Plus it's not going to give you the best reading through there, because clearly I got a few, I snagged the inside of it, but we're about 100, 94, 80, 72, 22, 151, 142... 78, 125, 80, 87, 93, 103. So yeah, probably about 100 on average. And just to show you again, the feed stack coming out. Red fire seems good. Groupings average for, well, as to be expected for a short barreled blaster with no hop up. But like I said, FPS at this point so low that you wouldn't want to be using it outside of probably tight or super tight CQB. So yeah, fill up your mag. Slide it in, click, you can give it a, hopefully you can pick up on that. Mag prime. Safety up. Now I did find with the semi, does kind of give you a binary feed, a binary shot. Not quite a double feed, but see, you can kind of hear that. There you go. Maybe it doesn't cycle fully, or it's the trigger switch. The trigger is very, very squishy. And there's no wall at all. Not that I shoot real steel or anything, but that's what people always talk about, is feeling the wall. Yeah, very soft. It's almost like a micro switch MOSFET type feel, but I doubt that's in there. So It's probably a very sort of basic or cheap trigger contact, trigger trolling, I think it is. So yeah, one other thing, the main thing you'll find when you're grabbing the blaster is, well, again, I'm a big fan of the cyberpunk look, particularly the sort of solid piece, well, at least on a M4 type with the ICS, the Hera arms, I call it a swordfish, but I think that's the front end. But on the Hera arms stock, the grip connects to the buttstock, so they're kind of reproducing that there. And I think that's just generally the vibe from the sort of bullpup, sci-fi bullpups, is you have that look. Anyway, you'll find, much like the Hera arms, is that the one complaint about having that, the grip connected to the stock, is that when you're manipulating it, you can't turn the blaster in because you get this happening. And even you'll see in there, my hand, the bottom of my thumb presses up against the grip, so I can't quite get in behind it. There, still not bad. You can outstretch and basically get behind it, but you can feel your thumb pressing in hard against there. But you get a good slight picture as far as we care about for gel ball, which is basically look over it and watch the gels drop in. Yeah, but other than that, mag release seems good. I'll obviously have to come up with use my terrible 3D printing skills to come up with a solution for that for my chest rig. But again, you can pretty much feed straight into the blaster with a speed loader. Capacity, I don't know. I would say it's probably somewhere between like an ARP mag or an MP5 mag and a standard M4 mag. But here we go. This is probably the really important thing that people want to know about, is the feed. So you can see down there, that's where the gels feed, and pretty sure there's following the path of the gels is up through the grip and into the upper. Again, maybe if I take this apart, I'll give you a better idea. Ask the questions in the comments, mention in the comments if you are super desperate to see the inside. But I think that, internet being the internet, there's probably other videos about that. But anyway, gels in through the grip, up into the upper. I did find, and probably also get video of that, once you prime the blaster to shoot, gel stains in the feed tube, but they will come out if you tip it, so you don't have to worry about gels getting stuck in there and then drying out and then blocking. But again, same probably rule applies to this as any other blaster, is give it a shoot out and a bit of a tap on either end just to make sure that it's all clear. I think I did shoot Ultra Elites and White Pearls with this, which is my standard package for testing blasters. Seemed to work fine. Feed tube doesn't seem too small, so I don't think we'll have any problems with jams there, but we'll have to see. More testing. So yeah, feed hole into the from the mag. You got these slots to line up to help your inserting of the mag. I think probably at least to get FPS up, we can be talking about just checking seals, maybe see if what O-rings match up. I expect it's nylon internals. but hopefully you can maybe swap in some metal gears to kind of improve that. Like I said, those batteries were 7.4 volts, so obviously 11.1 would probably tear the insides up on this one. But again, I'm not a tech, so don't hold me to any of this. And if I've said anything too embarrassing at this point, not my fault, because I'm old, I'm tired, get distracted too easily. But yeah, I think it'll be good work to open up at some point and see if FPS can at least be brought up to 200s. Early 200s would be nice, I think, for CQB. What else? Oh, lefties. I think you get the same problem grip-wise. See how it sort of juts out. That way it's probably even more uncomfortable left-handed, but it's doable. But mag changes with the opposite hand, I guess, still doable. Just not ideal. Just not ideal. And, since we're talking about it, holstering. Obviously, sticking out to the left, holstering to the right, even if you could design something good that would fit, and trust me, my terrible 3D printing skills, thinking about it, probably not going to work. Or it'll just sort of jut out and look weird. So I am thinking a back holster in this kind of, wait, that kind of configuration, flat against your back to pull it out that way, or even upright. Yeah, but you can look forward to that in the future. If I can somehow do it, don't hold me to it, because I'm incredibly unreliable on that front. Ooh, yeah, braking, what I think will break, because I'm that guy. This feels particularly flimsy, and the pivot points don't feel great. So I already feel that sort of got a bit of give in it. So that could break, but seems like it could be, you could fix that 3D printing or glue, or just, if that bit snaps off, that still works, or just leave it in fire, and just don't touch the trigger. That trigger frame, trigger well, trigger hole, that's good too. I think you can get gloves in there, no problems. Bit weird. Well, maybe you're supposed to go two-handed. Hold it like that. Still figuring it out. Trigger is, yeah, that's, like I said, got a lot of squish in it, but it's also very plastic and cheap, so rocking too hard on that could break it as well. But maybe you can get a replacement for that. Yeah. So yeah, I hope this hasn't been too terrible. I feel like it's been terrible. Feel free to tell me if it's been terrible, and I'll never do this again. Yeah, good. I'm happy with it. But that could change in a game, and we can see how well it goes. But for what it cost, which was maybe 120, 140, with an extra make, somewhere between there. Worth a shot. Was worth the risk, and I'm glad that I did it. Yeah, I think that's it. Quasar Stats. I don't think my recommendations are going to help, but if you want one, get one. Why not? That's what this is about. That's what the hobby's about. Getting stuff you really you don't need, but you just want anyway. Okay, there we go. Tan, two-tone, tan, Quasar Stats from Gel Fight. Ask any questions or comments, or give comments, or just tell me how much you deeply enjoyed this time with me. Yeah, catch you on the next one. Have fun. Watch those corners. Call your hits. Peace out.
I was about to, but I'm just shooting a short YouTube video that you're now a part of. And I'm not filming you, but everyone hears you now. Everyone, all my fans.